Blessed love. Blessed love. Blessed love. So I gave you time. Oh, what mess up? I just tripping on it. Oh, okay. I should people down.
Yeah, we should. Come in.
You have a filter on this thing. Your name look that pretty good. I still look that good. This. Oh, let me see how it look off. Same thing. For that.
There's only one day where I was like, huh. I it really catch me off guard. I think you had on makeup that day, and I was like, what's going on there?
Wow. Howdy. See there? Hi guys, you're back. Hi Jason. Blessings. That's what I just started with. Blessings all.
Follow and subscribe.
Follow and subscribe, like and share. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Don't forget. Smash that like button.
Woo! All right, here we go. Let me get y'all the story real quick. There's my heart under lock and key. All right, here we go. I gotta wait for the chorus. You don't just chop song in the middle of the verse. It's a skill, you know. It's serious. I don't guess this. Right here.
Get the body.
No, but you can't cut in the middle of the verse. Right here. Star 106 hits. Deborah Cox right here with Nobody's Supposed to Be Here. Now, we can debate this one because this one is crazy and there's absolutely nothing new under the sun. Let me just give that disclaimer first and foremost. But every time you hear a story like this, it's new. And, you know, to hear my fellow Bahamian and resident relay this story to me in a public setting with lots of tears in eyes and the whole theatrics, you know, it was a bit much. And I said, let me share this with you guys because we may be able to help somebody in the long run from making stupid mistakes. We've seen in our country's history stories like this that end up very, very deadly. All right. So here we go. This young lady proceeds to tell me this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, that she proceeded to go to work as usual, normal. You know, a lot of times I know I've been taught, you know, you don't, you know, do things the same way every day. You got to switch up your pattern sometimes, so where you're not so predictable, right? So this young lady went to work, usual time, whatever. Was supposed to make a trip, and as you can tell, guys, the weather wasn't so great in the last couple of days. So she proceeded to head back home. She proceeded to head back home. When she got home, her significant other's vehicle was at home, but not a strange scenario because his job since COVID has allowed him, for the most part, to work from home. Certain days of the week or of the month, he actually goes into office to, you know, I guess, check whatever he needs to in office, right? But for the most part, he works at home. Wasn't strange to see his car at home. So she turns the key to the lock of her house, only to find a woman cooking in her kitchen in a bare thong. Okay? So, to your surprise, just as much as to hers, this woman greets her by her surname. I think out of the astonishment of being caught, she didn't know what else to say. So she would have said, "Hey, Mrs. Bannister." And she said the shock crippled her so much that she was not able to answer. She was not able to fight. She was not able to retaliate at all. She just looked at her husband and looked at the lady who greeted her so nicely, lady in red. All right. And she turned her back and she proceeded to walk out. Now, here's the problem that I had with this story, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that the husband did not run behind her was astonishing to me at first, because usually what happens when one is caught, one starts singing like a canary, whether it be being apologetic or trying to explain. It's either one or the other. Either it's not what you think. Let me tell you what happened. That's my cousin from the Aucklands. She messed up her clothes, so she just washed it and put it in the dryer and was just waiting something. Or it's a, baby, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what came over me. Temporary insanity, something, right? Beats, you're giving me the look. Go ahead. hit me.
I'm just confused.
Okay, we all are.
Because I mean, the way you're phrasing it almost makes it sound like you're trying to accuse the husband of doing something nefarious.
Pardon me?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Like you're trying to insinuate that he was doing something against, that wasn't correct.
Beats, if you look me in my eye one more time, as if
What do you mean?
we, meaning the people on the live, people who are listening, and the person that it happened to, right, are in the wrong for thinking that something is very wrong with this picture?
Well, I can't necessarily say that you're in the wrong, but I can say that, the behavior is kind of strange. You just walk into the house, you meet the chef preparing food, and
the
you
chef
walk back out.
What would you have done?
What did you think was happening?
Beats, I can't say what happened. All I know is that there is a stranger in my house
Performing a service.
What kind of service?
Cooking.
Not properly clad, right? To be prepared. Why are you cooking in my kitchen? Why are you heating the chefing things up?
Well, Empress, we did say that the young lady, the female in this relationship, was going away on a trip, and
so he hired a chef, is what you're saying.
He has very strict dietary needs. Right. And he needs a chef that is able to cater to those needs.
Okay. So where is the chef outfit? Where's the uniform? Where are the Crocs and the white jacket and the hat?
I don't know if you've noticed. Yeah. Yes, we've been having some cooler weather recently, but usually around the day, around 12, 9 o'clock, it does get rather hot. And if you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, it gets hot.
I can need you. Wrong show, but don't do it. Don't do it.
Empress, I'm so serious.
It is a stripper chef. No, y'all stop clowning. This lady is listening, okay?
I'm not even clowning.
Don't do it.
Well, what proof does she have that he was doing something against the way she was cooking?
So let me ask you something. If you go away, right, and you come home to meet a man in a thong cooking in your kitchen for your wife and children, because ultimately whatever cook have to leave over for when the children come from school, you're telling me that you wouldn't have a problem with it?
Well, that's bizarre. Let me just
why is that bizarre?
Right the fact that there's a man in that's not something
Okay, a
men
man
usually wear.
with nothing on. Then how about
Nothing
that?
on.
Nothing on. Some
That's
men like
dangerous.
it is what it is. You
You're
might get
frying
burned.
fish with no clothes on. That's dangerous,
I
sir.
agree, but some men
I've
will
been in
take
that position. You can get some serious
burns.
burns
Okay.
in uncomfortable places. That's
Okay.
dangerous.
It could just be boxes then, safely
Cooking
covered.
eggs in boxes.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right. So he's in his Hanes, in
Uh,
his polos, in his you fill in the name
right.
brand. Okay, since you want to be a little properly clad to
Mhm.
fry fish. Fry fish. You sure you want to talk about fish? You sure? Okay. All right. So you're saying you see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong.
Well, when you put it inside that, see, it's different because, as you know, my wife is an excellent chef.
Right, but
She actually made some sauce the other night, and it was delicious.
Okay.
So that would strike me as peculiar because she doesn't even let me cook in the kitchen
but
because
she
she's
let him.
a really good cook.
Right, but she wanted.
Yeah.
She wanted. To,
Yeah, but see, my
all
situation
cooks-
is different
No,
because
no.
she's a great chef.
So,
My wife is a
listen,
great chef.
all women, and I'm sure all of them on this feed can
Uh-huh.
contest that every chef wants a break. Even the chef that does it professionally, they want a break from the kitchen.
Yeah, okay, but
Right?
see, she's not a professional chef. That's like her hobby. Like she likes trying new recipes and stuff. So
Beats.
that would be peculiar in my specific
Okay,
specific
but take
situation.
it for what it is. This woman comes home unexpectedly to find a woman, lady in red, is dancing with your pots, cheek
Well,
to cheek.
Well, I think we just need to look at all of the
I'm gonna
evidence
throw something at you in a
first
minute.
before we
You're
jump.
looking for something.
I'm just saying we shouldn't jump to conclusions. We see the young lady and she's preparing food, a meal, and we automatically assume that because she's a young woman that she
With
must
no
be
clothes
doing.
on? With no clothes on. Come on, talk to me. Don't forget what she has on or does not have on.
Well,
You don't see that as an
depends on what it
inappropriate?
was. What type of underwear was it?
Does it matter?
What was the color?
Red.
Red.
Yes. You hear me say lady in red?
It was red.
Red. What's
It's like silky red or lace?
I'm
Because if
gonna
it's like this,
throw something
it's-
at you in a minute. I
if it's
swear.
no, because they have the ones that just for comfort.
Right.
The spandex like ones, that's different. But if it was like the lace, or the silk,
I didn't ask all
they're
of that.
uncomfortable.
It's not important when the story was told.
Not that
to
I would
me,
know.
I did not ask all of that. That wasn't important. Kevon says at least she had manners. Good evening.
Yeah,
Mrs.
see,
Bannister.
exactly. So she greeted her, proving that she is someone with some sort of decorum and professionalism.
I'm gonna take a quick break right here. Find something that can possibly damage Beats in the right corner of his eye or something. We'll take a quick break right here. Let's talk serious business when we get back as we try to help this young lady process what she walked into this afternoon right here on The Star. Watch me.
See, Empress,
F
what you don't know is I know Alex. Alex
Who
is the
Alex?
guy. That's the guy. See, what you don't know is that Alex was trying to prepare something for their anniversary,
Bull.
and he was doing a sampling of the products while she was away because he wanted to be a surprise. You've never heard of a private chef date?
Of course, but there's someone close to Beats
Listen, I don't know what the reason for the young lady's
not having clothes on.
missing a bottom half of her clothes.
No
Okay,
bra, no nothing.
no bra.
No bra. No bra.
Oh, see, you didn't say that part.
All I said was in my panties. That's all. That
Oh.
means that's it.
Well, that's wow. I don't know what could have happened with that because I don't know Alex to move like that. I think possibly
Mhm.
that the
AJ,
young
let them
woman.
bring you up to speed, bro.
I think that the young woman was trying to take advantage of my good friend. I don't think he was aware. What I think happened is because I know that he was planning the private chef date. I think what happened is he went into the room to get the payment, and she saw the opportunity. She saw that he was alone.
Yeah, but he didn't run out of the house when she come out there and see her in just a red thong.
Oh, but it's his house. What do you want her to do?
Tell her to leave. It's inappropriate.
He did. That's why he went into the room. And he was coming back out and he said, listen, young lady, if you don't have your clothes back on, by the time as I get back out here, it's going to be a problem. We're going to fight.
No, we're going to...
Listen, my good friend, he don't do that type of thing.
We going to what? Fight?
So he gone. And when he came back, then he,
that's the F word of choice.
He met his, he met Melinda out there. And it turned into combustion.
I could kill you too.
But we can't let the enemy win.
Beats.
This is what she wanted. All he wanted to do, he just wanted to hire this lady to cook some chicken, to fry some chicken.
Breast and thigh?
All the wings. All the wings. All the wings.
Well, I can tie you up for the minute. Wait, come in. Keep it up.
He just was hiring her.
Keep it up. AJ, I hope they bring you up to speed, hon.
I just, I feel like this is a situation where, we need to give.
I'm going to show you the bigger picture, what I'm trying to get. You don't need to speak.
Because I feel as though he's being taken advantage of in this situation. You never know.
F word I was thinking. That's what I feel like.
This chef woman, I don't even know. She might have been behind the reason why the flight got delayed as well.
Why was the plate only 2 plates there of the same thing?
Because
for them to eat. That wasn't no talk, yeah. Star 106 hits. Welcome back. Free your mind on a Freaky Friday. And somebody come for beats. Somebody come for beats because I'm trying to help a young lady out. Damsel in distress that I met today. Like I said, I want to say that I've seen and heard it all. We see these things in the press, we see them on social media, but a lot of things, come close to home. They're right here, happening right here. And today is no exception. A young lady stopped me today to free her mind about her findings at her home, at her residence. She came home unexpectedly to a husband that for the most part, he works from home, but there are certain days that he has to go into office. So when she pulled up on the scene due to bad weather, inclement weather, she could not make that trip. Or she decided that she didn't want to. The flight was still flying, but because she's terrified of flying in quote unquote bad weather, she just decided she wasn't going to make that flight. Okay, cool. I've done that before. All right, where the flight's still going and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going. All right. Checked in, everything, getting ready to go to the gate. And I'm like, nope. Okay. So I've seen it before. This young lady gets home only to find her husband in the kitchen with a young lady in a red thong cooking at their stove. Started to plate 2 plates of food. Right. And she walks in. So just before they get ready to dine, obviously, young lady is clad only in a red Vicky, and pretty much let out the secret that her husband obviously is having an affair. Now, my question, in the broader scheme of things, what happened, Beats? It's an affair.
Okay? I just don't like how you say obviously, because I don't
obvious.
See anything about this as obvious. What's obvious to me is that without trust, we have nothing. And I just think that it's so funny how she told her husband that she was going on this trip and she just happened to decide
whether
but the flight was still flying.
I don't care.
So you
have a choice.
So you know more than Bahamas here.
Yes.
You know more than Bahamas here.
I know
Bahamas who ain't never had no problems flying no plane. They fly plane every single day. And they say it's okay for us to fly. You say you just happen to say, hey, I'm flying. I just find very convenient. That's all I'm saying.
But come fix my camera while you're at it, right? So obvious that something very unscrupulous is happening here. All right, if you don't want me to call it an affair. But I do want you to know that this young lady dealt with it with a whole lot of dignity and pride. She did not find the nearest kitchen knife. She did not cause any brawl. She just simply turned her back and she walked out. Now, AJ says, my first question is, what does the young lady know? Does the young lady know that the man lives with his wife, or did he fill her head with the idea that he lives alone? Great question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that. But what I do know is that the man knows that he's married. That's what's important here. I think a lot of times y'all forget to ask that question. And on the broadest, in the broader scope of things, what I want to try to understand, and which this young lady also is trying to understand, why do people, because I'm not going to say men only, but why do people feel comfortable enough to bring a third party or some strange person into, and in this case, your marital home? It's one thing for you to keep up things on the outside, every, guest house, Airbnb, hotel, motel,
It's
Holiday Inn, right?
It's get expensive.
But how do you get comfortable enough to bring somebody into your home where you and your family, in most cases, live?
Like going up. So gotta save. Gotta save where you could. Gotta trim the fat.
I've never felt the way I feel right now towards you, but I am serious. Like, we've seen situations in our country, and I won't call any names because every time that name get called, everybody gets, little, the feathers get ruffled. But, we've had a situation where somebody returned home, unexpected, and it was to the detriment of a young woman who was killed, right? Who was killed. So, we've seen situations like this in our country. But my question is, why do we feel comfortable enough to bring somebody within our four walls? Why? Why do we take those kind of, it's one thing to take a chance in having extracurricular activity where you take on a sweetheart, sour heart, whatever heart or lung, whatever you want, right? But why do you think it's okay, even if you're trying to say you're timing it properly, she's away, he's away? Why would you do that?
They say home is where the heart is, Empress. And, I think it's important to acknowledge that this man was trying to be respectful of the
You still gonna do
marital
this?
finances, Empress, because Airbnbs get expensive. Empress, days be like $200 a night. That's it. And that's if you get a cheap one. So I'm just saying.
So just come to my house where me and my wife comfortable. You could get a little glimpse as to what her life is like.
I'm just saying that, she said she was going away and she just happened to not be going away. I think that's fishy. I think we should look into that. I'm just saying.
That's her house. Bitch, she can go home whenever she feel like. That's hers.
Yeah, but she also, that was her trip. That was also her plane ticket that she missed.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
It's first class. You can change your date.
Oh, it's first class.
Yes, you can change your date.
Oh, but she was able to afford that first class ticket.
Okay.
Because he said that he's not spending on Airbnbs anymore.
Kevon says that young lady knew about the wife. That's how she was able to greet her with such class and manners. AJ says, I have to put myself in the shoes of everyone in that scenario. First off, the wife. Like, God must have sent this weather for me, because if it wasn't for the weather, we know what was going to happen and probably have happened before.
Oh, it already happened. She's cooking. Not that something did happen. I'm just saying. You don't cook, you don't eat before, you eat afterward. I mean, generally, that's how I've experienced, You eat afterwards, after you done finish.
You need your energy and fuel.
Yeah, but
some people fuel up first.
Not no big plate of food first.
Well, I didn't say it was a big plate of food. I said it was 2 plates, one his and one hers. Okay.
Well, what do you think the plate was
I didn't ask that. That wasn't important for me.
I think that is also very important.
So if it was a huge amount of food, then what? What do you surmise?
I feel like if it was a huge amount of food, that's even more offensive.
How so? You use
because
my
this
stuff?
gal come there and cook. She not just had her way with your things, but she also gone and disrespect your kitchen by making something that you couldn't make. You know what it is for someone to come to your house and make spaghetti bolognese and then be on your husband for this? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, this is no joke. You making me laugh, and I don't want to laugh because, like I said, this young lady is listening. She's listening, and I'm trying to help her to process what has happened. Because again, her question is just like mine. Why does one feel so comfortable? Right? This happened to me before, you know. Real talk. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This has happened to me before in my life. I could write a book. All right. And for somebody to feel comfortable enough to bring somebody into your home, right? Mind you, then it wasn't husband and wife, it's girlfriend and boyfriend, but we share the same roof. We live under this roof together, sharing all bills, right? So this house is equally mine as it is yours, right? How do you get comfortable enough to disrespect? It's one thing you disrespected me by, having extracurricular activity going on, but how do you get that comfortable? And that's the broader question. That's what I'm trying to get at. How do people get that comfortable?
Well, you said it yourself. This house is equally yours as it is mine.
All right. So this one says, I don't think that's their first encounter. Homegirl trying to land a husband. Didn't know somebody already landed that husband. Have homeboy laying up in the bedroom, probably naked, waiting for her to come. Yeah. Good day, Empress. I believe Beats is playing devil's advocate. Ask him to put himself in the wife's shoes and he won't be laughing. Thank you. I believe this is a double disrespect by bringing her into the marital home. And like I said, people, this happens a lot. We've seen this within our country's history, right? We all know of one big case. And the question still remains. How do people get that comfortable to feel comfortable enough to do that? Where you're saying, you got this. I know she don't come home until such and such time. She's on that plane, flying away into the sunset. All is safe. Don't you think there's always that nosy neighbor? All right. There's that in-law who just happened to pass by, checking on the kids or bringing a loaf of bread or, there's so many variables. How do people get that comfortable?
Comfortable, that's the operative word here. And I beg to say, I think there is a way for them to move forward, but it's gonna take it's gonna take a lot of therapy and a lot of growth. Because I think there's a conversation that needs to be had. And it's clear that,
what conversation? There's
was
no talking.
interested in having this conversation with her, but it just never came up.
Wait, listen.
I believe fully that this the husband was very much interested in having a polygamous relationship.
So why was this not introduced and thrown at his wife in a different setting and time?
Only he can answer those questions.
Real.
So I don't want to speculate on that.
Because guess what?
I only say that because she obviously knew.
He kept them separate.
But she knew. The
every mistress knows the main person's name.
Can I just say I'm grateful that.
I hope one day you see homeboy in his Tommies in
your
kitchen.
I don't want to go to jail.
Now you want to go. Now you want to go to jail.
I'm just saying. Can we just be grateful that the red things were on and not in the food?
Wow, guys. I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to revisit this one when, I can find somebody who understands what happened here today. Obviously, Beats is not that one until, possibly, I don't want to say something like this happened to you because this is serious. This is so serious. This woman obviously is not into any conversations in terms of trying to reconcile. Disrespect is disrespect. And I feel her on that level because I too Wasn't hearing nothing. There's nothing you can say, right? You got to be, prepared to walk, and which she
Right.
did. But when it was brought to my attention, replaying it in my mind, the question still remains: like, how do people get that comfortable? And that's really what I was trying to get at today. All right, we'll revisit this one another time. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. To the young lady that it happened to, I will get deeper into this one at a later date. But you stay strong, sister. All right. We are going to be back at the top of the hour. Yours truly alongside DJ AI. AI, you have something to say? I don't think
Um,
you should say anything else.
um,
Yeah, don't say it. My call. All right. Top of the hour, 5 o'clock. You're driving five with yours truly, and DJ AI comes your way.
okay, let me stop playing.
Oh, now you want to play?
It's listen for
Why?
everyone online.
Why?
They know
You
that
heard this?
I'm playing the devil's advocate right now because sometimes a person thinks this serious. If you don't laugh, you can cry
Or kill?
or kill. That's why I want you
Why?
to laugh. This is
But this
so
gal ain't laughing,
this
boy.
is so cut and clean. And she did the best thing she could
She did.
possibly do.
Okay.
And I wanted to continue doing what she chose. She made the right choice. That day she chose to leave.
She
I
chose.
think
didn't
she should
choose- She didn't
continue.
choose violence. Like Paulette say, I am not a violent person.
No, she
But I
chose to
could not
leave.
stay. I could not say that the shock of the situation may not cause me to react. I might have hit both of them with a pot frying pan and then asked him to park. I
Mhm.
wasn't leaving my house. No. She walked out of the house. That's not leaving
Yeah.
the house, because at the end of the day, this is where legalities come in, and a house don't have to sell, and we have to divide this bad boy. But at the end of the day, I think she did the right thing.
Next
walking
time,
away.
next time we
Next
touch,
time?
next
What
time
next
we touch on this topic.
Oh, okay.
We should have a Bahamian divorce lawyer because I want to know, like they have different clause. Like, if the reason for the divorce is like infidelity, there could be. I think there's like in some parts of the states there's a clause that like if you cheat, you get nothing.
Right.
So
AJ says, I also have to put myself in the shoes of the side chick. Oh, okay, we did this one. Oh,
he was
oh
wearing
boy,
shoes
have
though.
you thinking you're the only one cooking for that man, and his woman come walk through the door and catch you in nothing but tongues. Lord, listen. See, mine was different. I didn't walk in to the person being there. What
Mhm.
the person did was call me and describe everything in my house, right? And she went as far as saying, "Oh, and that veggie lasagna that you left in the fridge, that was excellent."
Johnny Cake did a short film about that.
Boy, real talk, I can laugh about it now. That's many moons ago, right? This gal, and I had bought this Persian rug when I was in Europe, right? And the gal tell me how she enjoyed my Persian rug, right? How she only seen them things on Blood Clot TV or whatever, right? Yeah, real talk. So I knew she knew the inside of my house, and I knew she knew my food because she described everything. She said, "Boy, I could cook for you." Oh, glory be to God. That's why 6 months later, when I catch, I bust her ass, like real talk. Yeah. All right, so y'all got a lot out of me.
Yeah.
Boy, you could cook. Wait, that lasagna. I've never had veggie lasagna.
I mean, I have to say it too though,
What?
because the gal who's involved in it, the person who you have an affair with, the cook, that's bold. Like you have some gals out there who they find being a side gal, but they'll never come inside the house.
That's
Just
them,
off of
that's
principle.
them who have some
Sort of messed
level
up
of-
principles.
if
Yeah.
there's such a thing.
But the fact that you not only that you come in this gal, and you come inside this woman house, you with this woman husband. But the next level of disrespect that you cook.
You take out her pan, right?
Cook in this woman.
It's one thing you
kitchen.
to cook to your house and bring my man food.
That's
different.
the next disrespect.
It's disrespectful.
like
but
that's-
you come and cook in
I feel
my
like
kitchen.
that's the ultimate
No,
disrespect.
bro.
I feel like that's a psychological. That's almost up there with like if she's the side chick and she go and buy clothes for the churn.
So that's
And
why
dress
she
them
was
up.
barefoot, hot and hungry.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Lord, please listen to me. Listen to me. I feel it for this girl. I feel it for. She leaving him though.
Yeah.
There's no
There's
question
no
about
coming
it.
back after that.
There's no comeback.
I think he knows
But then
that.
sometimes though, you see situations where we who are discussing this would say there's no comeback. Like the pastor gone to Freeport and try to solicit the boy doggy. I mean, yeah, that one, right? They still together. Like you see situations where you'd be like, that's an automatic buy. And in some cases it's not. But in this one, she says she gone, but
That's why I want to serve the divorce
The
lawyer
what?
on, because I think the only reason why a lot of people stay.
But like when I left,
Yeah.
but I left everything. It was
Just gone.
It was a no-brainer for me. I don't give a fuck.
Well, are there children?
Huh?
Are there children
If they have turned
in
on
this
me,
situation?
with that?
In this, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, but she good. She gone.
See, the thing is, we don't know if
She moved to
if the
Canada?
girl knew he was married. Wait, the fact that she
She
said
knew.
Mrs.
She said
all the
Mrs.
stuff, she know.
Hold on. Could you not? Could you not do that, please? I done been playing devil's advocate this whole thing. Could you not?
No, now you.
Could you not?
Okay, I don't see no woman get so comfortable with cooking and sound in another woman. That's what AJ you met one today. This one says, for just a few minutes later, she would have been walking in with homegirl in the bed with the husband, yes, with empty plates around the room. Just if
Why you think she was cooking before? I really think this was
They done
after
gone
they done
down?
gone.
No, she would have told me that she would have seen some kind of
She said she leave.
bed. No, I'm saying that's true. Yeah, she would have seen.
Yeah, and you ain't reach the,
Yeah,
he ain't
he
reach
done
the
fix up.
bedroom.
Yeah, true.
So he was in the kitchen too?
Yeah, sitting there in his box.
Yeah, but that's after. That have to be after. If that's before, that's even crazier. That's like that have me feeling like this low key a
Oh,
fantasy this man
blood
always had his entire life.
Like that, he just played it out.
Like he watched something like this on the hub,
Yeah.
and he was like, when he see his wife, he's like, oh, what's about to happen here?
Did it before? Don't mean they ain't doing around 3 or 4 after school. That's true. That's true, boy.
Yeah.
Keep on to the end when it's no bed with that extra sauce, right? Keep on. I try to keep a straight face. What's wrong with you?
It's like,
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, guys.
do them crazy.
But like
Chances
you said,
make
Airbnb,
ones.
You know, it's like, I need to spend no money for no Airbnb because we are outside.
That could have been what was happening the whole time. You don't know how long this could have been going
So
on.
that's how she gets so comfortable in cooking.
Yeah.
That's
I just probably exactly. I don't know if she cooked though.
You know me out?
Don't ask her that. Don't ask her that. I just can let my mind wander.
Or it could have been spaghetti bolognese.
If it's cup noodles, it's like okay. See, look at what you leave me for this noodles.
Oh, Lord, look who. see, yeah.